Hey guys, Miss Brome here, spreading some sunshine around the school, and I wanted to make sure that everybody got to hear this great idea that I shared down to some with some PHES Cougar friends today, and that is this idea that you have a remote control that works for you. All right. You have this little idea of that you can be in charge of what you think, where you look, what you say, how you feel, what you do. And you've got buttons that you can push when you need to get on the right channel, to make the right choices and share the right words that you need to share each day. We've talked about before that when you're not on the right channel, when you're thinking about recess, but you need to be tuned in for the lesson, you need to change the channel, right? If you are thinking about something that's going to happen this weekend, but you really need to be thinking about what's happening right now in this moment, boop, you need to change the channel. We've talked about pausing, how sometimes that deep breath, air up the nose, air out the body, can make all the difference in you making a best choice, right? When you put air in and let the air out, it helps you soothe that nervous system, that calm that body and brain and that heart that's busy, busy, busy down to make a best choice. Okay, pause. Pause is healthy. Love to take a breath, right? And our hemisphere helps us remember to take a deep breath and use all of the body that's designed for breathing. The thing that I wanted to think specifically about today on the remote is I want to think about this fast forward button. Fast forward is the process where you zip ahead to where you need to be, and you can zip ahead and you can actually think about what may um, happen if you make a certain choice. Okay, if you zip ahead, then you can think about, okay, this will have, oh no, 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 that's not going to be the best choice for me next. Okay, so zipping ahead, fast forwarding is a tool for making best choices as well. All right. So while you're pausing, while you're on that breath, right, that deep breath, it could be another idea, another strategy, another tool that you have that you zip ahead, and then you see, yeah, oh yeah, that'll have good consequences, things I can live with. I'll do that. Okay. So I like to illustrate this with the Yeti and the spaghetti game. All right. Some of you, we played this game together. And if you haven't played it, you can do it like pickup sticks, or done it with straws, taking drinking straws and doing it as well. And so the idea is, in this game, you have a spaghetti bowl. All right. And you lay the spaghetti on top of the bowl, like backwards and forwards and around and about. Okay. And this would work better if I could show it from a top down view, but I haven't figured out how to use my iPad to do that yet. Got to stop and learn to figure that out, don't I, Miss Brown? All right. So we keep adding the spaghetti, and it makes a crisscross pattern on the bowl. And then what happens next is you put the Yeti toy that comes with this game on top. All right. So you got your crisscross pattern, and then you take your Yeti toy, all right, and you put it on top. Miss Brim loves Yetis. I love Yetis because if you take the four letters YETI, you can use it for an acronym, or where you build words with those letters. Y for you, do you make those choices, those efforts? E for efforts, T for thoughts. Do your efforts and thoughts inspire? Are they the kinds of things? I is for inspire. Are they the kinds of things that make other people be their best versions of themselves each day? All right, so we got our Yeti on top of the spaghetti. Now, when you play this game and you're zipping ahead, what you're going to do is you're going to test a spaghetti noodle to see, if I remove this spaghetti noodle, would this make the Yeti fall into the bowl or not? Because the idea of the game is you're trying not to let the Yeti pop into the bowl. All right. So you want to remove the spaghetti noodles as you play. Let me see. Zip ahead. Zip. Is this going to be a right choice? Yeah, this will be okay. I can move this one. Okay. But what about this noodle? What about if I move this noodle? Is this going to, oh, you see how I did that? And now my Yeti is actually in the spaghetti bowl, not balancing on the noodles. So, what you zip ahead to do is, if you're thinking that process, should I move this noodle or not? Because if you think it's going to actually make the Yeti fall, then you don't want to pull that noodle, right? So if you use this fast forward button as you work through your day, then you're thinking, if I zip ahead, uh, will what happens next be something I can live with? Or is that no, 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 no? Is that not going to be a really great choice? Okay. All right. So you want to think about consequences. You want to think about what happens next. Using the fast forward button on your own personal remote control can be one idea that can be helpful to help you make best choices and help you spread more sunshine as you live your day. All right, guys, thank you for listening. I appreciate it.